everything is the same. But whatever we come up with, I'd like to have some direction from you, or Will, and maybe Rick, that you know, we're pretty solid here. Do all these
I think the discussion tonight is part of it. Yeah, I think you would be solid. Now, would you be solid with a 29-day extension? Probably not. But with a 6 months, a year, depending upon what their rationale and justification is.
Right.
Yeah, believe me, not to say that you can't be sued, but you'd be on solid ground.
Well, that's anybody's prerogative to sue us anyway, just whether they're going to have you or not.
Especially, I assume any extension at this time would go with certain direction to them. What you said, emphasis that, look, the guys don't come back to the well again. There's no more water. Get it done.
Right.
You've now got seasonality in your favor. You've got whatever cycles. I mean, you get plenty of time.
And then we have to agree to it.
Yeah, they should acknowledge it.
We acknowledge that this is the end, and that will be the end. Yeah. And then I think we'd be a lot stronger if we had to go to court.
Oh yeah, without question.
So I was looking at this when you had asked me that. Once October is over, we only have 2 meetings in November.
And one in December.
2.
That's right, you do have 2 in December.
And one in November, the 8th of November, we're going to see that's going to be the cost of the
budget.
Oh, it's going to be the budget. You're right, the budget.
So we could probably do some others, but that's going to be the main.
Print something up, so don't you?
I'm telling you, we got the 8th. Huh? We can't do it after I come back.
No, by law, you have to put, the 8th, I think, is the last day you could do it by.
It is the last day.
We can have a rerun if you like, Joe.
I told you, you should fly higher.
Right, I got it.
Sorry, Phil.
I got it.
Very good, okay, well, it was a good discussion. Glad we had it. Now, if I can remember all that next week, Thursday.
Now, you're going to communicate with the applicants?
I'm going to look and find out what, I think that the 25th is the next work session, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to invite them all in then and be done.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. The next item is to set the date for the public hearing regarding the budget for 2011 as November 8, 2010. Bill and Val came up with this, the legal time we've got to do it by. So would someone like to make a motion that we have the public hearing regarding 2011 budget? And
I think I make the motion.
At 7:30 or soon thereafter, and
Second by George.
okay.
Priscilla, that publication will normally take my your office standard. Paul?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 8.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so there's no miss-up.
We have been informed by legal counsel that a permit for the anticipated work is not required, and that the contemplated work does not fall within the scope of the town's regulatory authority. That being said, this letter will provide the information that would have been provided by the town permit application in which was sought by the town of Goshen. So then they talk about what they're going to do. So this was in the meeting. I thought we had a deal that by 5 o'clock the next day they'd have the application and the letter.
We did.
And then this came out after the fact. So, and this is October 7th. And we had our initial meeting on the 27th of September.
Just so the board's aware, what happened after that meeting, I was told that the county attorney's office voiced some concerns as to whether this could be required. But it was not voiced in the meeting. Eddie was upset with them and with the superintendent of public works for the same reason. And then this letter comes. But as I told Doug today, I've got calls in to Kilmeyer, Diana, and to O'Donnell, all of whom are out of the office today for some reason, about who this legal counsel is. I don't know whether it's the county or whether it's some private or separate individual who may be advising the Conservation District. Because the only reason that the letter would be copied to David Darwin, the county attorney, is I suppose for verification of the opinion they gave. If this is not correct, stop me now. But otherwise, it's a little bizarre doing it that way. So I don't know who this counsel is.
What they're saying in this thing
Yeah.
is that being said, the letter will provide the information that would have been provided
Right.
had we done an application.
Right.
Which we don't have to do, but
But we're gonna give it to you anyway.
But we're gonna give you this information anyway, in case somebody gets sued. We wanna make sure that you're a participant in the suit, because we gave you the information.
I know. I don't know where they're going with this. And if you notice, it's over Pahooky's signature.
Yeah.
And those of you who were at the meeting, as Diana voiced, Pahooky does not speak for the county. He may speak for the district.
He did say in cooperation with the county of Orange.
Right.
So if the county does not, I mean, if you have called into them.
Oh, yes.
Because he said it's with their cooperation, and he sent letters to all of those people, so he's making it sound like they all agree.
I agree. I'm interested to see what their thought process is vis-a-vis the verbiage in the letter, whether they have previously seen it, signed off on it, acknowledged it, I don't know.
So, from your perspective, we just try to contact people in the county?
Yeah, certainly by Thursday I'll know, and then as we discussed, there's alternatives to follow depending upon what that response is, and by Thursday, they can't talk to me for 2 more days.
Okay.
But frankly, I'm more concerned with our legal liability. If they do something, I want to make sure that if they do it, they're going to be responsible for any damage that they cause, and we won't be responsible for that damage. The taxpayers of the town of Goshen won't have to pay for something that they arbitrarily did without any application with that.
Well, maybe you can update us on Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah, I thought I'd have it today.
No problem.
I know where people go on Tuesday after a holiday.
Well, Pillmeyer became a grandfather yesterday.
Oh, okay, I'm sure
they all went down, Eddie and...
yes, and he was going to...
This is the day after a holiday, it always throws me, though,
Right.
Hey, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, thank you. The next item is, Phil and I began CSEA labor negotiations today with the CSEA negotiators. And our goal is to have this completed by the end of the year. It would be very, very refreshing to have a contract agreed to before it starts, because normally you're about a year into it. So anyway, we had, I think, a productive discussion this morning, and here we go. Our next meeting is going to be on the 20th of October. Okay, I'm just, you'll see in your packet, right, right here. I asked Joanne Sauls, the assessor, part of the, if you look at the top page here, for the year 2010, the reval schedule, it says on item 3, public information meeting, October. Well, then, if you look at, you'll have it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay. So then you can see in here's the information that was in the newspaper. A public information meeting is being held regarding the 2012 town and village reevaluation by the Goshen Assessor's Office on Wednesday, October 20th, 2010 at 7 p.m. located at Goshen Town Hall, 41 Webster Avenue, Goshen, New York. Presentations will be by Mr. Robert Hilbert, reevaluation consultant. He's the one we hired to lead us through this. Mr. John Wolin, Regional Director of the New York State Office of Real Property and Taxation Services. He's the heavyweight. And Mr. John McCary, Orange County Real Property Director. And there will be an opportunity to ask questions pertaining to the reevaluation process. So, this is open to the public. This is an informational meeting. It's per our schedule, and it's just for information for everybody. So, if you're in town, I'd say it'd be a pretty good meeting to go to. Next Wednesday, here in this room. I do have, before we go into executive session, does anybody else have anything they'd like to talk about?
We must be boring as anything, but the press didn't show up tonight.
Oh, Jerry Boss for that.
Neil was there.
I never that.
Yeah, ran out of memory.
I should have left last week.
Reporters don't.
That happens quite a bit to several people I work with.
Yeah, I have that all day long, every day.